Snow melting, things dripping. We need this so badly. I'm in Cloudcroft, New Mexico, state of the USA, in the Sacramento Mountains, 9,000 feet high, heaven on earth. What's interesting about living up here that I love, this is surrounded by desert. And when it gets snowy or cold up here, it's very easy to switch climates and terrain within 16, 17 miles and just descending several thousand feet. And we're going to do that. Now I've headed down the mountain. The white in the background is White Sands National Park, and we're entering the Tularosa Basin from the Sacramento Mountains. I've descended from 9,000 feet down to about 4,000 feet, and now I'm entering Tularosa, New Mexico. Tularosa is a charming village at the bottom of the mountain. It's 10 miles away from Alamogordo. I don't know the population of it. It has beautiful architecture. And I'm coming down here for the first time in over a year to attend church in person. Now that I'm fully vaccinated, and I'm more than 2 weeks out from my vaccinations, my last one, I'm coming to church again, and I'm so thrilled to be able to do so. This church was built in 1869, and these oak trees all around it, I'm sure were there in 1869. In fact, I think some of these oak trees are at least as old as the United States, if not older. One of the wonderful things about Tularosa is it's fed by some kind of stream. Lalouse gets it too. I'm sure it's from snowmelt. Look at this oak tree. Massive oak trees. By the looks of them, I think they're several hundred years old. Older than the United States. Look at those massive roots. This is the view down the street from where I'm parked. Now it's after the Divine Mercy service, and I'm leaving church, and I'm going to drive around in Tularosa a little bit to show you what it is like. The Divine Mercy service is at 3 o'clock. Not all Catholic churches do them, just some do. And it's always the first Sunday after Easter. I really enjoy this service. I don't know why. I'm not familiar with the history of it or anything because I've only been Catholic since I turned 50 years old. The first 50 years of my life, I was a dyed-in-the-wool Episcopalian. I was born, brought up, church-going Episcopalian all my life. Never ever thought I'd leave the Episcopal Church. It left me. Now watch this. There are chickens, a rooster, and I think a guinea that's crossing the road down there. You're going to see them in just a second. I think that's hilarious. I love any village that lets rooster and chickens and guineas run around free. And I'm pretty sure they're in the habit of doing that. Look at them. That is so cool. I get the biggest kick out of that. I'm trying to give them plenty of space so they know I'm not going to run over them or anything. Oh, look, there goes another one. Coming up to them. Trying to be careful because there are a couple of birds on the other side, and I don't know if they're going to cross too. Here, I'll show you them up close. Here's the rooster. See the other birds in the background? That's some of them. Now they're getting ready to cross. They cross one way and then they cross the street. And this one's left behind. I waited for him to join the rest of his flock. See them coming? I think that is so cool. Sometimes people, because of the high altitude of Cloudcroft, way up high, 9,000 feet, sometimes people, as they get old, they can't stay up high anymore and they have to move off the mountain. If that were ever to happen to me, I would want to live in Tularosa. I love the architecture, and I love any place that lets chickens and roosters and stuff just run all over the place. Obviously, they're in the habit of doing that because that little dog had seen those birds and was used to seeing them. He didn't start barking and lunging trying to get them. Well, now that the chickens have crossed the road, I'm going to cross the road too. I love the buildings here, the homes. Up ahead on your left, you see some very typical Southwest architecture homes. I think it's beautiful. See? Love that house. Love that wall. Anyway, I'm going to play music for the rest of this. I hope you enjoy it.